Welcome back to this segment of the 1930 Ford old Rambler69 group build. We're going to make this part 3. Why not? Things we've got done. As you've seen in the last video, we got painting done. And touch-up done. And more touch-up done. And did I mention touch-up done? Yeah, we repainted this yesterday. I got to looking at it and it was awful grainy. Had too much trash in it. So we got her all new coat of white paint on there. Got that done. The top still doesn't have the glass in it, but I painted the inside flat black a while ago. That's waiting on that to dry. We just got done painting the steering wheel. And yes, a lot of these colors are from Grandpa Mark's video. And some variations. You've seen the body had been fixed on this side. The other side I let go. But I just painted the inside flat black. So that's drying. We got the dash partly ready. It's we got the panel in there. We have the decals laying right here. We're probably going to do that here in a little bit. We got the wheels done, and yeah, I went with the dog dishes and beauty rims too. You can see they're all 4 done. The rear axle is together. Just for giggles, I put a little clear blue on that hoghead nose, just because. Kind of tie it together a little, maybe. The front axle is put partly together, and I put some Panaline accent in there. I thought it kind of give it a nice look. Of course, we have all the exhaust parts. The grill is all painted flat black, and that's like the 4th coat. And I still see a shiny spot in the camera. And I painted the back side partly flat black. And that's a flat black wash right in there. We got the shocks painted up. It's got panel liner and clear blue wash. I made a wash and used that. Same thing with the 2 front shocks and light holders. Those are ready to go. Because we're going to kind of start on the front end later. Like I said, I got these all panel lined and painted chrome silver. And see what else. Engine number 9. We got it mostly together. We have our fuel rail in there like Mark did. Don't have the caps on it yet. Don't have the plug wires in it yet. And I'm going to tell you, that little hose right there is the biggest pain in the neck. And we got water running down to the starter and to the alternator. And they're just going to go to the back and just kind of disappear. Oh, I got my oil filter on there too. That's just bright blue. The frame, or chassis, I mean. Well, it is a frame and a chassis. You know, we got the seats magneted in. I got the steering column in the right place. We got the shifter painted up, and that's rubber black on the boot and clear blue, and then a knob. And yeah, there's a battery holder. Bottom side painted clear blue. I screwed it up a bit, so I hand brushed it. And it looks like it's hand brushed, but that's okay. Who turns it over? I still got some touch up to do on the pipes because I just got done painting that. Of course, this is my battery holder. This one is the new version you haven't seen yet. Grandpa Mark's found these. Yeah, I spent too much time on his channel. So I can reach in there and pull it out, put it back in. And these are pieces of dog food can lid and magnets. As you can see, I can scoot it around. And no matter where I put it, it makes a connection. And that's glued on dog food leg cans pieces on the bottom right here. So it sticks right on there, and it makes a connection. And no matter how you stick it in there, it makes a connection. Worked quite a while on that one. Of course, the seats are magnetic, and I got holes drilled out in the seats. I put some panel liner in to highlight all the little webbing. And this is the passenger one. Can you tell? well, maybe if I did it like this, so it just pops right down there and slides into slots, and there you go. So, Al, that's it for this update. Like I said, we're going to continue working on the engine, getting the plug wires done today. I'm going to try, going to get the decals put in there before I lose them. Then we're going to start working on the front end. And we still got to drill out the lights and run the wiring and all that happy stuff. So we're getting really close. Don't know if there'll be another update or not. Maybe not. We'll see. If there's not going to be any more till the finale, then yeah, there might be one more. God bless, take care, and we'll see you in the next segment, and or at the end when I say, be kind to your neighbors. You never know when you're going to see them again. God bless, save the fingers, and we'll see you later. Bye.
1 year later.
Well, greetings. Welcome back to the channel, and it is officially 10 minutes after midnight, and it's 2024, so Happy New Year's, everybody. I hope you have a great year. I'm thankful for everything that I was able to get done in 23. Health-wise, I was a little better. Got some kits done. I get out of bed every day. I have awesome dogs. So I got, that's just to be thankful for. I have 7 wonderful kids. We hope to continue with that on into the 2024. So today we have our Ramblers69 build we're working on. We're working on the headlights because we want to get the front end together so we can get the headlights in. And I don't know if you can see, I got the light bulb in there. There you can see it. I just tested it with the new battery setup that we have going. Thank you, Grandpa Marks. I took and soldered tabs on the back because mine sits in there with magnets, and the magnets connect the voltage to the lights. So there's that. We're getting ready to Mod Podge these lights in, so I won't get this one drilled and get them on there. And so I drilled way up there. There's the come on, focus. There's the mounting point for the light, and I drilled right behind it. So we'll Mod Podge that too. Then we'll paint all this black. So it's gonna be kind of awesome. Okay, well, that's the update on the Rambler69 build. So this is what's on the bench at the moment. We will, yeah, work on it probably all day tomorrow. Thank you, and we'll see you all later. Bye. Got a lot done since the last video. We've got the chassis together, and we got the engine in, and we made the little carburetor tubes here, and a fuel rail like Mark did. I don't have it wired yet, but I do have a wire for the alternator, for the starter. And there's a fuel line coming off and going down, following, both of them are following the rail and disappearing through a hole right there. And that's where the wires for the headlights are going to go. You see I have all the front end components on: shocks, struts, steering linkage. That was a lot of fun putting that all together, between clamps and super glue and my little springy clamps. Got those off of Amazon. Thanks, Rex, Barbados. There's where the hole comes out, right there. We got the bottom side. We got the mufflers painted gunmetal. This is flat aluminum. This is semi-gloss black, the frame. And of course, you know, this is the body color. We got clear blue on all the chrome and on the valve covers here. The engine is also the body color, and the transmission's flat aluminum. Okay, so much, and here's the rear end. We got her dolled up a little bit. We don't have that in yet. Here's the body. And I have all the glass in. I have the tail lights and license plate on. And the interior is all glued together. And I've done test fitting, and yes, it fits. And then, of course, I have the inside painted flat black. And then I have the windshield and mirror in. Contemplating on putting glass on the side windows, because I am going to leave the top on it. I have the white top. Where is the white top? I know where the white top is. And once you hit the hose, that fits right back on there. And you can't even tell there's a seam, well, unless you move it, Bruce. You can't tell where the seam's at. We're going to, where's the top? There's the top. Is that the right way? Yep, there we go. And I got my top white. Don't ask me why I wanted it white. I just did. So there's that. Of course, you got the seats. Oh, and then we just throw everything everywhere. That's the trouble with that terry cloth. Things stick to it. And you don't want it to. I got my distributor made. Got all the wiring in it. Looks like a spider. And that's the vacuum line. Yeah, I got blue plug wires. It goes with the blue engine. So we're going to put that in tomorrow or tonight or something. I've got my super glue ready because I was using it on another little side project. Working on an old semi that a couple pieces fell off of, so I was fixed. That I bought years ago. It was in a box I found because I was looking for something else. And I had to put two wheels back on. And it's a kit that a truck that a Peterbilt dump truck that I bought years ago, junkyard sale. Threw it in a box. Forgot all about it. Anyway, had to glue wheels on and other things, so that's why that's out. And yeah, I'm using my rice bag Hanes socks. These things are absolutely awesome, thanks to Ed over at One Team Modeling. Scooch in just a little bit. This is absolutely, you can do anything with it you want. You take and set it like that. You can do that number. And that's how I put the front end together. So, yeah, I find it quite valuable. I mean, you can do it like that, too. So, I use them a lot. And, yeah, one's bigger than the other. And that's because that one's even bigger. That one's bigger. So yeah, as soon as I get another holy sock, I'll have a fourth one. Just because they're filled with rice. Cheap, easy, homemade. Let's see. Oh, important things. Not that my Hanes socks aren't important. I have my headlights together. And I have the wires painted. Although it looks like I need to put another coat on because I see shiny spots. I've got the wire spliced in here whoops. Zoom back out a little bit. There we go. I got my wire painted. I got it extra long just because it's got to go from here over into that hole, so that one's going to be long enough. Excuse me. And yes, they've both been tested and they both work. This is wire that Mark ordered. And if I think about it, I'll put the Amazon link in the description below. But that's what I used for the wire. It's speaker wire. It's a 30 AWG gauge. It's enamel coated, and that stuff's hard to get off. Why ain't that light working? I thought I had it scraped off. No, I did not. So these are the rest of the engine components, exhaust and stuff, drive shaft. Of course, that's the radiator. And this little trick here is that's candle wax in the bottom of the pop cap, and you just put your super glue on there, and that's been there for a good while, and you can see it's still wet. Oh, been about 10 minutes now. I've had it last an hour. Anyhow, that's my update on this segment. I'll be back when I get the lights on. Then we'll have fun. All right. Goodbye. Welcome back to this segment. I got my heat shrink tube shrinked down. Cut me a bunch of little spark plug covers. Got my super glue in my waxed bottle cap. Got my toothpick ready. I got my first wire shoved in this hole. Now, I drill all the way through because that way I don't have to trim the wires off. Lazy. Then I just stick my wire in the hole, take my super glue, dab a little super glue on that hole. It works right down in there. And we're done on that. We're done with that one. The hard part's picking these little peckers up and hanging on to them. Then the next fun part is sticking them on the wire. I shove them a good ways back. And I take my wire and I shove it down in the hole. And you can see there's enough wire it goes around behind the engine. Shove some glue in her. First one should be ready. Yep, it is. And then what I do is I take some, whoa, that way it goes. I have Mod Podge in my jar here. Where you at? And I take a toothpick and I stick some on top of this plug wire boot, and it wicks down in there, and it makes it all look like one piece. And when I get done, I'll dab a bunch on top of the distributor, and it'll look like one piece. Looks when I fold the wires over flat, it looks like there's boots there, and then I'll put a little black rubber Tamiya on there, and it'll look like a distributor cap with boots on it. I used to try to put the spark plug boots on there, spark plug wires on the cap. I did that on 2 models. I'm not doing that no more. It's just too much. Anyway, let's get back to putting these on. This is the fun part. And no, I'm not putting these plug wires in any certain order. I'm just stuffing them in the hole. I'm not that anal about it. Marco Grandpa Hobbies. Grandpa Mark's Hobbies. Get that all out right, Bruce. Did a tutorial the other day on making red line tires. And he said he had a crappy, oh geez, what do you call them? Circle maker things. Compass. And it has the ink tip on it, and you dip it in ink, and it'll make you make the circle, and it makes an ink circle. Well, he's using it with paint, which I thought was a pretty neat idea. I said, well, I have one. And the thing is, it's old. I don't know how old. It's a drafting kit that my old band teacher gave me when I was a kid, because I was in drafting class. He says, here, I want to pass this on to you. So I started using it in my drafting class. Now it case has seen better days. I may try to fix that case someday. But here it is. And I put that label on there, I don't know, eons ago. And I took and tied it up with a string, and there's a reason for that. Because, as you can see, this is so old that the lid is, has come apart. But that is a old drafting set. Well, it has the heads for the paint. Now, I'm going to have to do a little cleanup on them because they're a little corroded, but that's okay. There's something else that goes here. I don't remember what. This was on here, but that's where that goes, I think. Either that or there's another tool missing. But that is extremely old. Probably 60 years old, I would be guessing. And I mean, this is metal. And then it, it can bend this way because this thing will stretch out that far, plus whatever this piece does. So yeah, it'll make a big circle, and that's got the really, really, really tiny point on there. Oop. And that may be sharp too. And it's all spring loaded. There's no this is all spring loaded in here. Now, if I remember right, when he gave this to me, it was broke right here. And I soldered it back together. Literally. So I'm going to go ahead and finish out the forward. I'm not going to force you to watch it. So stay tuned for the next segment. Bye. We have our battery and wiring done on our 30 Ford 2-in-1. And I think we're doing the eyeball, hi-hat, hi something, whatever. We're building it. I'm cleaning up as I'm talking. We have a extra magnets laying there we don't need right now. Batteries, wheels, extra pieces of wire don't need. We don't have any of the exhaust system on yet, but we do have the engine wired, the starter's wired, the alternator's wired, the headlights are wired. You see something shining on my thumb. We have the battery pack installed and on, and as you can see, we have headlights. We got headlights. There's the bottom of the chassis. Let me get red here. All of our wiring comes down off of both headlights and down along each side of the frame. And then this one here crosses over and goes down. The red wire is the battery wire because the battery's in the trunk on this car. So is the fuel cell. So the black wire going back there is the fuel line. And you're not supposed to, I don't know, you probably can't see it, but the other two wires run right along the side there. Like I said, it's tucked underneath here, run over this way, and then down through here. Maybe you can see it right there. And it comes up right there, and it goes over to here, and then over here to here. And the here part is two pieces of can lid with magnets on it. I was trying to get that wire unsoldered, the heavy wire I had on there, and I accidentally melted the plastic right there. I don't know if you can see. See the burnt hole right there? Oopsie. We'll just pretend that didn't happen. And this stray wire hanging out here is right here is for the coil. But you just plop that on there and the headlights work. This one does have a switch, so I can turn it off. And now you see they're off. Then I can put it back in there. You don't have to worry about battery being run down or anything. And I pull it out just like this. Turn it on. And then I plop it back in there. And the headlights are on. So I was kind of excited about that. Move the super glue out of the way. These are the exhaust parts that I got to put the exhaust system on. We got the body all spiffied up. Got 3 coats of clear on there, and I buffed it just a little bit. Whoopsie. I went with a white top instead of the chrome silver. No, I haven't painted this black yet. Of course, the inside's painted. Got all the glass in. Even got the mirror on there. And no, I did not paint the mirror any other color. I just left. I never got it in there, so I just left it as it was. I've got the interior all together. I don't have the steering column in yet because you have to put that in, and then you put this on, and I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do that yet. And my gate still slides up and down. So she looks pretty good sitting on there like that. I've already test fitted. Everything works. The seats are magnetic. They just plop down there, and there they are. You know, blank, blank. We got to put the rear end in yet. I've got it all painted up. The radiator is all ready to go in. And I have put this stupid thing on 3 different times, and it's come off. That's that bottom radiator hose. And Marco, or Grandpa Mark's Hobby, said it's a pain in the rumpus. He wasn't lying. Yeah, it's a big thing. We don't like it. So there's the wheels that came with it. I put some clear blue on the caps. I thought that was a cool thing that Mark did. So I did it too. That's about all the update I got. Of course, I got the battery here. I was going to try to find a place to stick it in here just for giggles. No. I might stick it back here, but only after I get the rear end stuff in. I still got a piece of steering linkage to get on that goes on over here. This whole front end, I'm going to tell you, that's a booger. Yeah, it's, there we go. All those shock supports, the front bar, the steering linkage, it's all single pieces. And getting them all put together, yeah, I broke this one once, right in half. So I had to stop and fix it. This thing's got as much super glue as it's got pasta duck on it. It's just got this on it. Yeah, it's got this much glue, about half and half. So I'm pretty happy with the headlights work, how that worked. It worked out the way I had it planned. Oh yeah, I put the shifter on the other day, and I was dicking around with it and broke the shifter off, so I had to fix it too. Is this car perfect? No. Is old Tom gonna like it? Yeah. He's a pretty good guy, so he's gonna like it. So we trying to get this done, Tom, for you, buddy. The next update is going to be the final. This is as much of the build process, engine process, as you're going to see. I'm sorry, maybe I can stick the wheels on there, but I don't know. Nope, we're not going to try right now because we're not ready for them. So anyway, there's my last update. I'm thinking it's 4. Anyway, thanks for watching. God bless, and remember, be kind to your neighbors. You don't know when you're going to see them again, and save the fingers. And yeah, this hand's getting better, but boy, I'm going to tell you what, it's raining, and you talk about their arthritis screaming. Yowie, yowie, yowie. Good night, everybody. I'm rambling again. I just don't know when to shut up. Bye.